Spider mites are one of the common and most disturbing pests, and their timely identification and proper treatment is extremely important, otherwise they will be over your whole garden and infect all plants. In this video, we will discuss all about spider mites on plants and their treatment, so keep following and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Spider mites, as the name indicates, are the web-weaving tiny insects that have such appearance with red, brown and green color variations. They mostly hide below the leaves and they are so small that we can hardly see them. They feed on the sap of the plant, that is basically a nutrients containing liquid, and the spider mites suck it out of the plant, leaving the plant nutrients deficient. And hence such type of patchy leaves appears on the plant. The infected plant shows stunted growth due to the shortage of nutrients, and if you leave the plant untreated, it can die as well. So spider mites are very harmful and must be treated timely. The web these spider mites make is used by them for protection, breeding and feeding. To identify spider mites, you can see for such leaf patches and then also turn the leaf upside down, and if you look a little closer, you will find very tiny insects. You can also use a magnifying glass for proper identification. Another sign of spider mites is such type of a web around your plant leaves. Once identified, now you need to act immediately because they can also spread to other of your plants and infect them too. Spider mites commonly attack on a plant when the season is hot and dry, means high temperature and less humidity like in warm summer days. This season makes the garden just ideal as their natural habitat, and then they start attacking on plants and reproduce. They lay eggs that hatches and feed on the same sap liquid. One female of spider mites can lay hundreds of eggs in its few weeks of life cycle. In general, spider mites can attack on any type of a plant, but their most favorite foods include ornamental houseplants, vegetables like tomatoes, cucumbers, beans, pumpkins and other vine-natured summer vegetables. They also attack on smaller seedlings, flowering plants and fruit trees. Overall, it's better to keep your plants away from these harmful pests by a regular pesticide spray routine over your whole garden. And you can also subscribe to our channel. Even after prevention, some of your weaker plants will get their attack, and to treat them, you need to follow a few simple steps, so let's know about them. The first step of spider mites treatment is to separate the infected plants immediately. If you kept such an infected plant among other of your plants, they will spread to them very quickly and starts on destroying them. So simply move the infected plants in a place where there is no other plants and don't have too much of sun. The second step of spider mites treatment is to cut off all the infected leaves. Such highly infected leaves aren't going to recover and they have no use to the plant. So by removing them, the plant will feel a little better. Also, you will be able to see the savable plant clearly, so cut them off and subscribe to our channel. Another step of spider mite treatment is to apply a pesticide. A pesticide spray will restrict their spreading and also repel some of the spider mites. You can use Neem spray for this at the evening time. Use this spray over your whole plant, especially under the leaves where they mostly hide. For making Neem spray, you can follow a detailed video from the description box and I button. And keep using Neem spray every 2 to 3 days on an infected plant, and also use on your healthy plants once a week. By reducing the effect of pest, the plant feels a little better and keeps on fighting too. You will see within a few days the plant will grow a few new leaves, and if these leaves are healthy and green, it means the plant is recovering slowly. The older and infected leaves aren't going to turn green back, but the new growth will be better. Another step of spider mites treatment is to apply a fertilizer. Once the plant is cured completely, you need to give it a good fertilizer because due to the pest attack, the plant is deficient of nutrients and it needs some power to be on its own feet. You can use this homemade fertilizer. It's a balanced fertilizer containing all the trace elements. It's made for heavy feeders, but you can use it for all type of plants. Just use a little smaller dose. Video on this fertilizer is added in the description box and I button. Must check it out and use it twice a month. Spider mites are sometimes hard to cure and this method might not be effective enough. So you can check out an advanced pest control technique from this ebook. It's linked in the description box to buy. So it's all about spider mites treatment. To know about other type of common pests like aphids, leaf miners, mealybugs and their treatment, check out this playlist and subscribe to our channel.